Hey everyone, Jordan here with a quick update on some nice sales happening on VNs during Golden Week. Now this is primarily on Switch and PS4 as that's the area that I know best, but I'm guessing the sales will be same or similar on PC and maybe Xbox if the games are on that system as well, so have a look just in case. And just remember, if you want to pick up any of these and you want to support VN Paradise, then you'll find eShop credit and PSN credit in the description below. If you use that, then you can support us. Alright, let's start with games on both Switch and PS4 together. We're going to start with a game that's not exactly considered great, but I do think it's worth checking out for those who are physical Switch collectors to see if they want to take the plunge and import what is considered a hard-to-get game. Deadalus, The Awakening of Golden Jazz is 88% off, now just £3.89. $4.80. Now normally I wouldn't recommend games in such a way, but it's just so super cheap and risk-free to see if you want to get your hands on the Hong Kong physical of this elusive physical release. Will it be worth it? It's a good way to find out. This is a detective game in the long-running Jake Hunter series. It's got a lot going for it, but many consider it to be undercooked in many aspects, including the mystery, which is the main draw for many. Remember, the common Japanese version does not have English. The one linked in the description does, but it is well sold out. This digital sale could help you decide if it's worth the effort to track down a physical copy. There's some great Ace Attorney goodness going off this week, some decent sales. The new-ish Great Ace Attorney Chronicles is a decent 38% off in Europe, just £20.45. The sale isn't so great in North America, but still $30 for a double pack of all-time classic adventure detective games, just really great. Of course, this is available physically if you want it, and links are below for that too. And yeah, I'll get to the Phoenix Wright Trilogy in a minute, just wait on that one. But first, let's go to WorldEnd Syndrome, a great VN that's on sale only in the US at the minute, 75% off, exactly $10. So if you're in the UK or Europe, it's worth picking up an eShop card or PSN card for that alone. It's a fascinating mystery VN with plenty of twists that tries to go for a bit of a Higurashi but doesn't quite reach those heights. Still worth a look for $10. It's a pretty long VN, coming in at around 30 hours or so. Alright, let's take a gander at some PS4 only stuff. Yes, only on PS4. 428 Shibuya Scramble is not a VN I'm personally familiar with. I mean, I've heard of it, of course, but not really looked into it that much. But so many of you in the comments have mentioned it, I have to bring it up even though I can't personally comment on the game. But I do know that it is a highly regarded VN, unique in its nature for using live photos instead of hand-drawn artwork. It runs the risk of being cheesy but pulls it off very well indeed. It's a bit of a thriller from what I've heard, and many people are super confused as to why this has not made its way to the Switch yet. Full of mystery, suspense, it's going to be a great one, especially for the ridiculous price in North America, 85% off, $7.49. Get it! Now there's some great Zero Escape sales going on with the entire trilogy discounted on the PS4. The first and second game are bundled together in the Nonary games package, $9.99 and Virtue's Last Reward, both excellent escape room type VNs. I played $9.99 a long time ago on the DS, but this is completely remastered. And, interestingly enough, I booted up VLR on my 3DS a few days ago, and I'm thoroughly enjoying it so far. Just 10 quid for these two, just insane, they're great. And you're going to want to pick up the third game in the series, Zero Time Dilemma, which is 70% off, 12 quid. I haven't played this one, but I'm assured it's just as good, if slightly different. Some just consider this a straight up puzzle game rather than a VN, but it's got to be included in this video in my opinion. If you want a similar type of experience, a bit dark in its tone, then look no further than the Danganronpa series. It's all on sale on the PS4 with 1 and 2 bundled together with 60% off, just $16. And likewise, the third game being sold for the same discount and the same price. $32 together, pretty sweet deal. If you don't own a Switch, then it's perhaps the best way to play these critically acclaimed games. Roots Film is a bit of a left field choice, down to a really nice £20 on the PS4, 45% off. This is a sequel of sorts to Roots Letter, which a lot of people talked about, but this one I think went slightly under the radar for many. It was pricey when it released, but this is a decent price now, I would think. It's not the best VN ever, but still something that will keep you fairly entertained. Psycho-Pass Mandatory Happiness. This is a VN based off the well-loved anime. I think when it originally came out, it disappointed a lot of people who were expecting something a bit more than a VN, maybe some action type of stuff. But no, this is a new story set within the early episodes of the series. I'm not going to say too much because I'm really not an expert at all, but I think as long as you expect it to be just a decent enough anime tie-in, you should get some enjoyment out of this one. 80% off in the UK, 70% off in North America, both coming in at $8.99 in their currencies. Alright, a couple of Switch-only deals before we wrap this one up. Let's get back to the Phoenix Wright series with the Trilogy. This was on sale on the PS4, but it ended today. But the Switch sale still going strong, May 16th, so you've got plenty of time to grab 3 all-time greats at 50% off, just 15 bucks. Probably the games that were many people's first VNs. I know they were mine, and I didn't even realize it at the time. Check out my review on Switch Watch for more info, but you don't need to know more about this one. Just buy it because they are excellent, like extraordinary. And finally, let's end with a short, sweet VN from Ebihime, A Winter's Daydream, 50% off, £2.69. That's a really great price for this 2-hour kinetic VN that's all about family. As you head to the countryside to visit your grandma, you'll find that she's turned into a cute girl. Now, this could get awkward, but it manages to keep it wholesome. Not the best one, but for less than £3, it's worth a punt to support some indie VN developers. And there we have it, ladies and gents, some decent deals for Golden Week. There's plenty more out there, so let me know if you've picked up something slightly different. I'd love to know what you've got. Be sure to subscribe if you haven't already, and consider using the links below to support us if you want to, get some eShop and PSN credits, and you can be awesome at the same time. Here are a selection of some of our other videos. We've got a really nice wealth of content, some reviews, some retrospectives, some top 10s and such, and I'm sure you'll enjoy them. Take care.